All right, so we got this clip here from Good Morning Football, and I'm going to be making my prediction on how the season is going to go, what I believe we could potentially accomplish. But I just wanted to touch on exactly what's the sentiment around the NFL as it regards to the New England Patriots. I think it pretty much lines up with how accurate, or it lines up accurately with what my prediction might be, because there are too many unknown factors at play here for the Patriots this season. You know, we don't have a traditional play caller, or not even, I wouldn't even say traditional. We basically do not have a play caller. The fact that Bill Belichick, and I know he's always very keeping to himself, very mysterious is the way they would like to describe it. But the reality is he's not named a play caller. And I think that's because he does not believe in either Matt Patricia or Joe Judge. And I do not blame him, because I don't trust Matt Patricia and I do not trust Joe Judge. I do not trust Joe Judge. We've seen what he did with Daniel Jones. That was pretty much nothing. We've seen the garbage fire that was in the Detroit Lions with Matt Patricia being the head coach over there. They do not have the chops to be able to call those plays. I'm just going to be honest. That's just the facts. But let's see what they say here on Good Morning Football, and I'll come back with my commentary.
And this is a perfect week to bring it up, because the Pats are getting no love, guys, from in the people what we do, in the division picks and the wild card picks. They're just not out there. And I'm trying to put my finger on why. Okay, so they got their doors blown off in a playoff game by a great Bills team, but they were in a playoff game with a rookie quarterback. Yeah. Okay, they were in the playoffs with a rookie. And, okay, they didn't add Devontae Adams in the offseason. That's not really what they do. I need a little more than uncertainty at offensive coordinator to start tearing down what Bill Belichick has done for 20 years. For me, I don't have him in the playoffs.
The tearing down of not having an offensive coordinator does not come from the 20 years of work that Bill Belichick has put in. It comes from the fact of just having no actual commitment to the offense as it pertains to who the offensive play caller is. And that's what makes me nervous and a lot of other Patriots fans nervous. Our fandom might speak highly, but the reality is we have no commitment to the offense because we do not trust who we have in place for the offense.
Either. I'm not casting stones. I don't either. And it's more of this factor of, I just don't have a spot for you. There's so many shiny toys here that I have to put in. But I think this is interesting. And Jason, I look to you, and I'm not doing shtick here. Jason, not only is your brother a member of this team, you won a Super Bowl with this team. You know this team inside and out. You didn't pick them to win the division. You didn't pick them for a wild card. And you said at the end of the show, you're like, I didn't even think about it. How are you that certain with what they've built over 20 plus years that this year just isn't going to be the year?
I think, like you said, there are other teams that I like more. And I think what they've done over the past 20 years is truly remarkable, but it has no implications on the 2022 season. Bill Belichick will tell.
And that's what I don't like about that. I'm glad that Jason McCourty just said that. The past does not necessarily dictate your future in sports. What you've accomplished in your life in the past leads to what your future holds. But sports is an entirely different thing. What you've done in the past means absolutely nothing. And that has been the Patriots' motto since day one of Bill Belichick coming in. Tom Brady being the quarterback coming in. You win a Super Bowl, that's cool. But the next year, you're 0-0 and you're fighting to win another one. That's just what it is. So to have that mentality and to be a fan of this team and have this uncertainty mounting in front of us, I don't see how we go forward and think that we're going to be successful based off of what our past was.
That firsthand.
Yeah.
Nobody cares what you did yesterday, a year ago, 2 years ago, how many Super Bowls you've won. It doesn't matter. And at this point, in early September, going into week one, there are a ton of question marks. We've watched them in the preseason. The starters have played. It doesn't look great. We watched them in the Raiders game. We talked so much about the offense, but Jarrett Stidham drove the offense for the Raiders down the field, scored a touchdown, kicked the field goal in the two series that he went against the starters. So I'm not saying, hey, they may be able to get there. Who knows as the season develops what they're able to do and the improvement they're able to make. But right now, as I'm looking.
That's pretty much all I wanted to showcase there. I think Jason McCourty makes a good point. Jarrett Stidham, who used to be a quarterback for us, drove the offense down, scored a touchdown. Obviously, our team has gotten older. We've lost key pieces, and we basically are in a full-on rebuild mode, as you would call it, in the NBA. This is what's going on with the New England Patriots right now. We are in a crossroads. We don't necessarily have a direction of where we're going. Now, I think our season is probably going to end between a 9-8 season or a 10-7 season. And we'll be just outside the playoffs. That's what I believe, but let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for more Patriots news or takes like this. I'm going to continue to come on and give my opinion on what I think certain media heads may be saying about the team or different articles that I find interesting. So hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more Patriots news or takes that I have.